No one in Dustfall Ranch had ever seen a woman like her. She didn't ride in on a horse. She didn't arrive with family. She walked in alone, carrying one small suitcase. And with just one look, the fate of this quiet ranch changed forever. The sun hung high over Dustfall Ranch, baking the earth until the ground cracked like old leather. Life here never changed. Same fences. Same horses. Same silence. Until she arrived. Elias Carter was the first to see her. A thin young ranch hand, barely 18, holding his worn hat in both hands as he stood near the corral. When he noticed the shadow stretch across the dirt, he looked up and froze. She was tall. Unnaturally tall. Broad-shouldered. Strong in a way Elias had only ever seen in men who worked the fields their entire lives. Her dark hair moved with the wind, her expression calm, unreadable. In her right hand, she carried a battered leather suitcase. In her left, nothing. Yet somehow, she looked like she owned the land beneath her feet. "Ma'am," Elias finally whispered. "You lost?" Her eyes lowered to him. Sharp. Steady. Heavy with something old. "No," she said simply. "I've arrived." The ranch seemed to hold its breath. From the porch of the farmhouse, Henry Caldwell, the ranch owner, narrowed his eyes. He had buried friends, survived droughts, and outlived his enemies, but something about this woman unsettled him. "You can't just walk onto my land," Henry called out. She turned toward him slowly. "I'm not here to take anything," she said. "I'm here to work." A laugh broke from one of the ranch hands behind Henry. "You?" She didn't react. Didn't blink. Didn't explain. Henry stepped forward. "This isn't a place for travelers. Especially not ones alone." Her grip tightened on the suitcase. "I've been alone a long time." That stopped him. After a long pause, Henry sighed. "Fine. One day. You prove you can work, you earn a meal. You fail, you leave." She nodded once. "Fair." The men expected her to struggle. She didn't. She lifted feed sacks heavier than any of them. Fixed a broken fence with bare hands. Calmed a wild horse no one else dared approach. By sunset, silence followed her wherever she went. That night, as she sat alone near the barn, Elias approached cautiously. "What's your name?" he asked. She hesitated. "Mara." Elias smiled. "I'm Elias." She nodded. "I know." "You do?" "You watch more than you speak." That night, Dustfall Ranch slept uneasily. Because strength like hers didn't come from nowhere. And secrets, like shadows, always arrive before the storm of the next morning. Trouble arrived. 3 riders appeared at the ranch gate, dust-covered, armed, and smiling the way wolves smile. Their leader, a scarred man named Grady Holt, dismounted slowly. "We're looking for someone," Grady said. "Tall woman. Carries a suitcase." Henry's blood ran cold. Mara stepped forward before anyone could speak. "You found me," she said. The ranch hands froze. Elias shouted, "Mara, don't." Grady grinned. "You were hard to track." She set the suitcase down gently. "I won't run again." Grady raised an eyebrow. "You won't survive this time." What happened next would be spoken of for generations. Mara moved faster than anyone expected. A punch like thunder. A kick that dropped a man twice her size. Dust rose. Guns fell. Within moments, the riders lay groaning in the dirt. Grady staggered back, staring at her in disbelief. "What are you?" Mara's voice was steady. "Someone who survived." She turned to Henry. "I didn't want trouble to follow me here." Henry looked at the fallen men, then at her. "Looks like it already did." That night, Mara finally opened her suitcase. Inside were old papers. A child's worn boot. And a folded letter. She told them the truth. She had once lived on a ranch like this. Raiders came. Took everything. Left her buried under ruins, alive, but broken. She rebuilt herself. Stronger. Harder. I won't let that happen again, she said quietly. Henry nodded. Then you don't walk alone anymore. In the days that followed, Dustfall Ranch changed. It became stronger. So did its people. And when Mara finally stood at the gate again, this time by choice, Elias asked, "Will you come back?" She smiled for the first time. I already have a home. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe to Western Storyverse for more unforgettable Western stories where strength, survival, and destiny collide.